the size comparison of the Pungo 120 and the Pungo 140. Doesn't look 2 feet longer, but I'll have to get out the tape measure and see. So some Pungo 140s, I think the newer ones, have a front bulkhead. This one does not. It still has a hatch up front. And this one's just wide open. So I wish it did have a front bulkhead, and I don't think you can buy one anymore. Top Kayaker, they're out of stock, but you could make your own, and I'm considering that just because it gives you more safety out on the water. Have some flotation in the front. This is my wife Lisa in the Pungo 140. So just going to show how much freeboard there is. Maybe 2 inches. Water's about 2 inches below the crease line in the boat. And that's on the 140. This is Lisa in the Pungo 120. You can see where it is. It does ride a little bit lower. It's maybe 1 1/4 inch. So it does look like the 140 rides about 3/4 of an inch higher. Whatever that means. All right, I'm gonna do a timed run from this end of the lake to the other end over there in both boats. And I'm gonna put in medium-high effort. I'm gonna try to make sure the effort's the same for each boat. We're gonna see how they do against each other. All right, now same trip in the 120. So the Pungo 120, from that far edge of the lake to over here, I averaged 4.3 miles per hour. And Pungo 140, I averaged 4.6 miles per hour. You know, there wasn't a scientific way for me to make sure the paddling was exactly the same, but I did my best to make sure I was paddling exactly the same, just, you know, a medium hard level of paddling. So I think the 140 is definitely a little bit faster, but the 120 is a really fast boat for what it is. It's a 12-foot recreational boat, and it's as fast as I used to have a Carolina 14-foot touring boat, and the Pungo 120 was the same speed as that. So both of these are really good and fast boats, but the 140 being 2 feet longer does give it just a little bit more speed, and it tracks a little better. And I think it's better for a bigger person because it doesn't sink in quite as much. It has, you know, a little more volume to it, a little more flotation. But these are both great boats. I love them both.